Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today I am doing another painting in my sketchbook of travel memories, and today I'm going to be focusing in on my time at Berkeley when I was a student there for my undergrad years. And I start off with painting the sun-setting sky with some light and dark orange colors, mixed in with a little bit of blue. And then I go over that with some dark blue for the mountains, just filling in the basic colors in a pretty light shade. As I was working on this painting, I was remembering all of my beautiful memories from there as a student, when I was taking classes, when I would go to the library, and this tower that's in the painting, and it can be seen through from most places around the campus, and I used to stare at it often when I was going to classes or when I'd be coming home from the library really late at night. It was a feeling of comfort and a feeling of home, so I wanted to capture that here. This is also looking out at the bridge and into the city of San Francisco, and you can kind of see, hopefully you get the majestic feeling that I have whenever I would look at this view. It's a very nostalgic piece that I'm working on today. So after I do the initial overlay of colors, now I'm going in and adding texture with the trees that fill in the beautiful Berkeley area, and just painting them in a dark green and dark blue color. And I'm doing this with my Zen Art Autumn watercolor supplies. Now I'm going in to add detailing to the tower, and just slowly going over it and filling in the different pieces. Trying to be more detailed here. I mostly stuck with the same brush throughout this process, which is a flathead. But I did use the bigger brush to do some coloring in of the mountains in the back. Now I just keep going in and adding layers for the trees in different colors of blue and green. You can see here that I do darker shades as I get to the front, and that's really because it gives a lot more depth to the painting when you start off with lighter colors in the back and you go darker and deeper in the front. And so I'm adding in more texture here, and now I'm creating some buildings, or at least the background for them, and which I'll fill in later with more details. When I was in classes, we actually went up for a field trip going hiking in the hills of Berkeley, and it was one of the funnest memories that I have, looking out and seeing all of the beautiful homes and the trees and the mountains from atop the hills there. So now I'm going to just add in a couple more details using my paints to give the impression of the trees and the buildings in the back. And then I'm going to start using my pen marker to fill in certain areas, which you'll see in a second. Here I'm just filling in the bridge. So I use my brush pen to outline the tower pieces and then go into the windows and add more detailing. Fun fact, I used to do a lot of protests when I was in Berkeley, and it was part of the Occupy Wall Street movement back in the day, but we were organizing around education, and so I have a lot of memories of that too. So I've outlined the bridge, I've outlined the tower, now I'm going in with the trees and adding in the buildings. Just adding in more details. Adding in more buildings into the background, and then adding in some details for the trees as well. Adding in windows and details to make the buildings look like actual buildings. Now I'm adding in details for the skyscrapers in San Francisco. It was really fun being creative like this for this piece. Thank you for watching, and if you like this, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So I know that you liked it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.